Hello everyone, my name is Butter Tongsly, and welcome once again to another wonderful episode of Persona 5 Strikers. I have made much preparation.
Hi.
I have done some cooking, making... I only had enough to make one LeBlanc coffee, which, seeing how good it is, I'm definitely going to, go to the area that I can, get the coffee beans from and get a bunch of those. But I made a good number of miso ramen, which the others apparently really liked it. It was just a little it wasn't even a cinematic. It was just them saying, how good it tastes. It's an out-of-body experience, that sort of thing. But I also made great preparations with personas. I have some really nice new personas. I have a Copa Tengu Principality as a healer-focused one. I got Jack Frost back for ice, because it's right now the best ice persona I can have. I got Mithras, Kikuri Hime, which is a persona really good for buffs and debuffs against for allies and against enemies. I got Shisa for lightning, Okuni Nushi for psychic, Neko Shogun for fire, which, oh my god, how adorable he is. And then we got still Mitra, because Mitra's right now the best light one I can have, for now at least. So we are all set, and we are heading to our destination.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and it still saddens me to this day.
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
Good, let's do it.
There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
I did much farming that literally I am down to only 900 yen. That's how much money I have left over from all the persona grinding for strong personas, as well as, equipment and such. I think I should be good.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own two eyes.
Hopefully.
The keyword is Snow City.
Well, we already know that. Thanks for reminding us, Haru. And I'm hoping I kept the party from when I was grinding.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
Okay, here we go. Gonna be facing another warden. This is gonna be a pretty tough fight, like the last ones. Whoa.
What is this?
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those two suits over there.
The hell?
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
Oh, hello. Excuse me.
I could do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate.
Oh, crap. So her suspicions of people plotting behind her back are not really too far off, just she is focusing them on the wrong people. It's those two.
You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
Mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
I mean, it did say it was her voice.
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction?
Yeah, and that very cheaper construction ended up in a little girl's life.
What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So, what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
Fine. Go ahead and do it. But I'm bringing you down with me.
What?
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Wow, what assholes. Oh.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
Whoa, okay, he has 4 riot shields. So they can have any of the Shadow's weapons?
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Bastard! So he threatened the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
But if she went through something like this, then why did she say earlier about, like, she's doing it for her? Like, who's her? Is it... I'm still wondering, is it Haru or some other person?
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight on our hands here.
Well, here we go.
I'll take the mayor down with me.
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him?
I'm trying to figure out what he's weak to. Oh, he's actually weak to this.
I'm going to stick it to him. Keep punching away.
Now we're accomplices. Let's try to get along.
Psychokinesis, give them their worst nightmare.
Okay, give me worst nightmare.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
I'm trying.
Switch it out. I'll do it. Joker got in a follow-up attack. Okay.
Oh, whoa, what happened? Why'd I just swap to her automatically? The hell? Ah, come on. Whoop. Backing up.
Let's go.
Ah!
It's over. That's why you're the leader.
Okay, we got one all in on him.
Why single me out? You're corrupt. And so is everyone around you.
Getting deeper. Come on, everyone. Prepare yourself. I will cleave right through
Almost. Break your shield.
You are swinging for extra coin.
Hey, Haru. She has a shovel, I just noticed. We did it!
That's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. But the result is still the same.
It still ended in the girl's life, yeah.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines.
Unforgivable. Everything makes sense now.
Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
That's messed up! These greedy assholes only wanted money and power!
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
And that's what ended up her being corrupt and becoming a monarch.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through.
And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her.
Mari-san.
Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
Alrighty. We're gonna get that calling card. It's time to take down the mayor and stop her from being bad. Make her good again.
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture, and they deserve the most punishment?
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
Nice of you to sneak in.
So you were here all along.
Yeah, what's your angle, like, investigating us like that? Actually, no, you weren't invited.
Whoa, why the hostility?
Besides that, you literally just stalked our RV?
You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Because what we had to do, you wouldn't be able to do it?
Well, now that you mention it...
Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch.
Yeah.
That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing that it's the councilman mainly to blame, because he's the one who started the whole bribe and he wanted to take her position, so really he's at the top.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
Huh?
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law. But the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Senkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
I mean... I feel like, especially, like, he would probably be aware, and the others would too.
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning.
Yeah, I mean, he is on the he's on the other side of, like, the whole justice thing that all of these guys are trying to do. Like, they're trying to do it, like, vigilante-type style. And, of course, they have, like, the powers and all that to do that because of the whole persona abilities and powers and such. And he's on the other side of the law, which is the literal law of the government. So, both sides equally have a point to things.
You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
Yep, just like Batman. He exists because he can do things no one else in Gotham can. And same thing with every other superhero or vigilante heroes.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
We have to. I mean, if we let her just keep changing hearts, it's just going to turn her more and more dark, and she'll become worse than the guys that were trying to manipulate her and ended up with that horrible accident occurring.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo, but we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
That's right. Well said, Morgana.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you. So how will we send the calling card?
I mean, that's up to you guys.
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
I guess.
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Now you're gonna fight over what food goes with the calling card? You could just send it as just a regular gift.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
I mean, could have Futaba somehow interface with, like, the city's monitors. Not like the monitors like TV, but I mean like electric billboards and all that. Maybe? No, because then that could end up making her appeal worse. And they're trying to help her. They're not trying to ruin her like that. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. It was a creative idea in my head. And I got the inspiration from, like, movies.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by.
The flower garden. She likes to inspect them because she really likes certain types of flowers.
Then how about where the Suzushino posters are?
Oh.
I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
I was actually hoping that she would bring up the flowers thing. I thought I was on something, because on the way there, she would no doubt pass the flower gardens to inspect them to make sure they're to her liking, and then she can notice the card, but fine.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
How about Morgana? Morgana's the least inconspicuous one out of all of you. It's a cat. Well, Morgana thinks of them as not just a cat, but still, in this world, they're a cat. It could work.
No. Not again. Seriously?
You want to help?
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
They're doing just like they do to Ryuji, and he's just smiling about it.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
Yeah, we need your help.
You little weasels.
Hey, you want to be part of the hip group and be all fly with us like you were trying to say before? This is that time, Zenkichi.
All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this?
Maybe your whole, like, feelings on the inside really wanting to get close to them?
Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey. Oh. Only one bond. Hyodo's speech is tomorrow morning. That's when we'll make her aware of the calling card. We only have one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send Zenkichi out. Alright. So, I probably don't have that much money after that fight.
What are you looking for
Okay, I have
today?
19 grand and probably some... Yeah, I have a few things to sell.
Come in.
I'm gonna sell some stuff and take care of seeing if I can get any certain things I need on the side before the big battle comes, and then I will see you guys in the next video where we are going to send the calling card. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell so that you guys can stay notified of the content that uploads onto the channel and to help support it. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and have a wonderful, safe, and healthy day. Bye, everyone!